Alright, I'm Refuge. Welcome to your first time at Hammerdown Festival. Obviously, Connor, you've been here before. Firstly, how was the drive down? How was your journey?
Shambles.
Shambles?
Yeah.
Excellent. But you made it and you're on time?
Yes, just.
That is the main thing. So, I wanted to jump straight into some of the music you guys have released. So we had the debut album in 2021, right?
Yeah.
And since then, we've been drip feeding singles.
Yes.
Now, a lot of bands do that nowadays, and I wanted to ask you guys, is that an active choice? Is it going to build to a body of work? Why are you doing it in the way that you're doing it?
A bit of both, really. There's a lot of sort of pressure to get albums out, but we always see the best responses from single releases. Obviously, albums are where we think we want to be at releasing albums, but in times at the minute, you've got to keep engagement up, especially across socials, and the best way to do that is single release after single release rather than an album and then 2 years off whilst you write the next one. So a lot of it is geared towards that, keeping socials up, keeping the Spotify algorithm happy and all that kind of stuff.
So it is the streaming that's kind of dictated that then, because you see that a lot. I mean, like the big bands, the arena rock bands, they still do 3-year album cycles because people are prepared to. Yeah, exactly. People are prepared to wait.
Bands in kind of the scene, a bit lower down bands, we've got to kind of keep engagement up, keep singles. We mentioned if we're building up to a body of work, well, we're releasing a few more singles the rest of this year, which is building up to an EP.
Yeah.
Which is going to collate into an EP. It's called Ignite. We're really excited about it. So.
Do we have a rough time frame for Ignite? What's the plan for that EP?
Bit all over at the minute.
It's been a bit all over the place, but probably September time.
Yeah. That's what we're aiming for.
That's very, very exciting. Okay, so I'm going to ask about 2 specific songs. I wanted to ask about Grace's Festival. That's the latest, and that's also my favourite, by the way.
Is it? So it's mine too, actually.
It's so good, man.
I know.
A, is that in the set?
No, it's not. Unfortunately.
Well.
It's not.
And B, can you tell us a little bit about the inspiration behind the song, where it comes from? Do you write the lyrics, Alex?
Yes. Yeah. Grace's. It's one of them. I was actually having a hard time writing the lyrics for Grace's, and funnily enough, that became the inspiration behind the lyrics for Grace's.
Really?
Yeah.
It's what a paradox.
Yeah, I know. It was a weird one. It's one of them I probably couldn't do again because I've been there, done that now. But yeah, it's about finding it difficult to make certain choices and about where it's going to lead you. And I find myself thinking about that whilst trying to write the lyrics of Grace's, and end up writing the lyrics of Grace's about I was struggling to write the lyrics of Grace's.
Good process.
Yeah, it's a great process, man.
But kind of it's not the usual route I follow, if I'm being honest, but yeah, it just kind of ended up writing itself whilst having issues writing it. So yeah.
Well, that's interesting then. So that's your favourite, that's my favourite. Was that a pain in the arse, and is it not your favourite, or is it? Where does it rank for you then?
Grace's, it's not that it's not my favourite. I'd put it sort of middle ground. I'd say my favourite is Spearhead of Revolution.
Okay.
Definitely, just because of how high energy it is.
Nice. Is that in the set?
It is, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Not telling you where though.
No,
it's fine. Don't reveal all. It's okay. And then the other song I was going to ask, Bewitched.
Yes.
Tell us a bit about that song, and is that one in the set list?
I can't remember. No, that one's not in the set, and that one was written a couple of years ago, something like that. And the inspiration behind that was me missus. Is into all the spells and voodoo. Not voodoo, yeah.
Voodoo,
she's gonna kill you for that.
Yeah, not voodoo. But yeah, she's into all that like spiritual kind of stuff and the
Wicca.
tarot and stuff like that. So that was kind of where I pulled the inspiration from it with that one. But she gets very defensive about how I portray her to
her song.
I see.
Yeah, it's meant in a loving way. It's not a piss take, I promise. But yeah.
If we're talking songs, we have got a song we haven't released yet, which we're playing today.
Yes.
Really? So there's a new one in the set.
And that's the next one that's
going to be on Ignite.
About 6 weeks time.
Wow, that's exciting. Okay.
So playing it for the first time.
Yeah, I
think so.
Yeah.
Exclusive.
Exclusive
That's what we like. And then final question. So you've got the show in Manchester later on in the year. I just wonder what else is going on. Where can people listen to you, get merch, see you? What's going on at the moment, guys?
So we're on Spotify, Instagram, Facebook, the socials, all over the place, like SoundCloud and your general streaming things. We've got a few other festivals coming up this summer.
Nice. Where? Tell us, where are we playing?
So we're playing, I want to get this right.
5 Volt first.
Yeah, we're
5 Volt Manchester. That's a good one. Yeah.
And then we're at KK Steel Mill.
and WOCR.
Yeah.
Fest.
In September, is that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in September.
That's
and
good.
then Manchester gig after that.
Keiko's is cool. Yeah, and then the Manchester one as well.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Okay, so
yeah,
where
yeah.
can people get tickets?
Just if you go onto our socials, you should be able to find links to all the events there, and the Manchester one that's advertised and stuff like that should be on our page.
Unknown Refuge.
Yeah.
Check Unknown Refuge out. Gentlemen, it's a pleasure to have you here. Can't wait for the show today. And yeah, well, I've got nothing else to say.
Thank you very much.
Lovely.
Thanks guys, appreciate it.
Awesome.